Mia Thompson had always been the quiet one, is soft-spoken, shy, and kind to a fault. She spent most of her days helping her dad on their family farm, milking cows before school and mending fences afterward. Her twin sister, Riley, was the opposite, bold, fearless, and long gone. She joined the military right after high school, and rumors said she'd ended up in some elite unit, though no one really knew for sure. Mia didn't talk much about her. She just missed her. That day, Mia was walking home from school when a black pickup truck screeched to a stop beside her. Inside were the usual suspects: Tyler, the football team captain, and his buddies, Cole and Brent. The three of them were trouble wrapped in expensive sneakers and bad intentions. "Hey, farm girl," Tyler sneered. "Heard your sister ran off 'cause she couldn't handle real life. Guess tough runs thin in your family." Mia tried to keep walking, but Cole jumped out, blocking her path. "What's the rush? We just wanna talk." Their words turned cruel, their laughter sharper. When Tyler shoved her shoulder and her books fell to the ground, something in Mia's chest cracked, but she didn't fight back. She just whispered, "Leave me alone," and hurried off as their laughter followed her home. What they didn't know was that someone else had just arrived in town. Riley Thompson's boots hit the porch dust that same evening. She hadn't been home in 4 years. Delta Force didn't exactly do family leave, but after a classified mission went sideways and a teammate didn't make it back, she'd needed a break. She found her father asleep in his recliner, TV flickering with old westerns. When she peeked into Mia's room, she saw her twin sister curled up, eyes red, pillow damp with tears. Riley's stomach knotted. She didn't need to ask what happened. She could read pain like a map. Quietly, she sat beside Mia, brushing a strand of hair from her face. "Who did it?" she whispered. Mia stirred, blinking. "Riley? Are you really here?" "Yeah, I'm home," Riley said softly. "Now tell me, who made you cry?" Mia hesitated. "It doesn't matter. They're just mean." But Riley's eyes hardened, the calm before a storm. "It matters to me." The next day, the Bullies were back at it. They hung around the old barn on the edge of town, smoking and bragging. Tyler was telling Cole and Brent about how he taught that Thompson girl a lesson. That's when Mia walked in. "Hey boys," she said, her voice soft, a little shaky. "You wanted to talk again?" They smirked, recognizing the braid, the denim jacket. But something was off, the way she stood, the calm confidence in her eyes. "Didn't think you'd come back for more," Tyler laughed, stepping closer. "Oh, I came back for something," she said quietly. "A little payback." When Cole reached for her arm, it happened in a blur. 1 second he was standing, the next, he was flat on his back, gasping for air. Tyler swung wildly, but she sidestepped and swept his legs out from under him like it was second nature. Brent froze, hands raised. Who are you?" he stammered. Riley smiled coldly. "I'm the other Thompson girl." When the sheriff arrived, an old family friend, he found 3 terrified boys sitting in the dirt, babbling about a ninja farmer. Riley leaned against the fence, arms crossed. "Boys," the sheriff said, hiding a smirk, "seems like you picked a fight with the wrong sister." Riley just shrugged. "Didn't hurt em too bad. Just enough to make a point." Mia arrived a few minutes later, breathless and worried. She saw the boys, saw her sister, and realized what had happened. "Riley, you didn't know," Riley said softly. "I didn't. But they won't touch you again." Tyler's voice cracked. We're sorry. We didn't know." Riley stepped closer, her tone calm but cutting. "That's the problem. You never know what someone's been through. You never stop to think before you hurt them. You think strength is about picking on the weak? Try carrying a teammate through gunfire, or watching your friend not make it home. That's real strength. And you don't have it." The boys hung their heads. The sheriff made them clean the Thompsons' barn for a week as community service. It wasn't official punishment, but it was justice enough. Later that night, the twins sat on the porch under a sky full of stars. The crickets sang softly, the wind gentle across the fields. "You didn't have to fight them," Mia said quietly. "I didn't," Riley replied. "I fought for you." Mia leaned her head on her sister's shoulder. "You've changed." Riley smiled faintly. "Yeah. The world changes you. But you remind me there's still good in it." There was silence for a while, just 2 sisters and the sound of home. Then Nia whispered, "What happens now?" Riley looked toward the horizon, where the first hint of dawn began to break. "Now," she said, "we rebuild." Together, weeks passed. The bullies kept their distance, a little humbler than before. Nia's confidence slowly grew. She joined the local community fair committee, spoke up in school, and even started self-defense classes taught by her sister. People in Willow Creek started talking about the Thompson twins again, not as victims, not as rumors, but as examples of courage and resilience. And Riley, the Delta Force legend, finally found peace not in the battlefield, but in the quiet strength of her twin, the girl who had survived cruelty with kindness, and who reminded her what she'd been fighting for all along, because sometimes, the strongest warriors aren't forged by war. They're born from love, loyalty, and the will to protect what truly matters.